Page 23, Mary Ann. Page 22, they're introducing you to that B in the right hand. Remember I said these chords need to be done in both hands? Well, you've already had it in the left hand, now you get it in the right hand. At the bottom of the page, you have the C chord, the G7 chord, you got to move your thumb down, the C chord. It's like the left hand was a C chord, and you move your little finger down, both hands. It doesn't matter where you play them on. I tend to go up here 2 octaves apart because I got a big belly and it gets in the way, and I get my. So the hand, the C chord, the G7 chord, and C chord. You're going to see them a lot. You're going to be using them hopefully a lot. So just learn them. You get where you just glance at the chord and you know instantly what it is. You don't worry about the individual notes, you can just do it. For instance, on Mary Ann, the end of the first line, in the right hand when it comes in, that's that G7 chord. You just glance at that note, that pattern of notes in the music, and you just instantly know it's a G7 chord. It makes playing the piano so much easier when you can start recognizing these patterns, but you're going to see them so much, it shouldn't be a problem to recognize them, I hope. You have a B in the right hand, and that's below middle C. As you see in the music, it's the note below that first little line below the staff. A lot of blows in there, ain't it? Blow, blow. That's a B in treble clef. So in Mary Ann, 4/4 time, half notes and quarter notes and whole notes, and look at the third measure over in the first line. The left hand is playing these quarter notes and a half note. That half note is tied to the whole note, so you can hold it down for 6 counts. In other words, in the next measure, the last measure, the first line, you're not going to play it again when you play the right hand. It's already down, you're just going to hold it down and go ahead and play the right hand when the time comes. So, and it's tied on each of the lines, the rhythm is very similar. Not quite the same, but similar, so you get that half note tied to a whole note each time. Here, the melody's in the left hand. So you're going to play the left hand a little louder than the right on these chords. Try and keep them soft. You may have to practice that. How soft? That's up to you. Just, it's got to be softer than the melody. As you're playing them in the first line, we want to hear that F. All the time you're playing the chords, we still want to hear the F. So keep the chords down. If you play them loud, it's hard to hear the F. So it's something to think about. As far as the dynamics go, I still don't like the way they're doing dynamics, but that's what they're doing. They got an MF under the bass clef. It's telling you to start medium loud. You'll have to decide for yourself how loud, medium loud, it's sort of loud, it's kind of loud, whatever. And then when the right hand comes in, they have a P above the staff indicating play the right hand soft. It's the same as bring out the melody. In real music, what they need is the MF between the staves, and that's it. You don't need the P for the right hand. Bring out the melody, you'll play the right hand. And that's the only dynamics you get for the whole piece, so that's where you're starting at. Now in the second line, in the left hand, let's look at this. You're here, and then second measure, that's a B. Remember the chord for the G7 chord here? Well, you brought the little finger down. Well, here you got to do the same thing for the B. Don't move the hand down. Leave the hand where it is. Just bring the little finger down. Because in the next note, the D, you're using fourth finger. That's where it is. It's important that you be able to make that little finger work 2 notes. They don't have to be these 2 notes. Just 2 notes, this distance, both hands on the piano. They've got to be able to do that. They have to be able to reach out and do that. It's important. You don't have to use the finger to push it down, because you can use weight. I can drop the hand down and I'm almost pulling the note down, but I'm using the weight to push it down, but the finger still needs to be able to reach out without moving the hand up and down. Sometimes you'll move the hand, but you need to be able to do it without. And that's what they're doing here. You just reach out with here, but leave the hand where it is. You get the same thing in the last line. I think I've explained all the symbols before, and we've gone through it. Let's try it out. I don't have a lot to say about it. It's got words. If you want to sing, you go right ahead. In case you're wondering why in the last measure of each line the words are in parentheses, that's so they sort of can be sung by other people, and if other people are singing, it's like one person is singing the solo about all day, all night, Marianne, and then other people can do that, Marianne, it's like an echo. Those are the notes they would be singing if they want to do that, and that's why the words are in parentheses. If you're by yourself, nobody's around, you don't sing those words. You just hold out the word you're singing throughout the last measure. Just hang on to it. So I'm going to give us 4 counts, so let's try this out. You're in C position here. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2.